Hello Wolfpack, by the time this video gets out, the Ethereum merge might have taken place. Now, the way I'm filming right now, we've got 1 hour and 48 minutes before it takes place. I'd assume it'd be somewhere down to like a half an hour by the time the video gets out, so it's very interesting to see what will happen. I no doubt there will be some price action that we miss out on based on this video coming out. And when you guys watch this video in a few hours, some of you might see that the price is drastically different. But I'm going to try and cover things that aren't necessarily relevant to short-term price action for that reason. I'm going to try and cover the longer term and the medium term as well. Because what I see now on Bitcoin, and not even Bitcoin, but Ethereum itself, and also the total cryptocurrency market cap, is intense consolidation. In fact, I did a post yesterday on Twitter. I said, everywhere I look, I see consolidation. Everywhere I look in this market right now, I see potential for a dramatic increase or a dramatic decrease. And this is not something that's constant. You don't constantly see patterns of consolidation such as what we're seeing right now. If we look at Bitcoin on the 3-day chart, what do we see? We see these red lines, which are the critical support levels for Bitcoin as of current. And then we see a downtrending yellow line. What we can see is that if you're taking these support levels seriously, you can actually see that this is generally just a variety of descending triangles, right? Descending triangle, descending triangle, descending triangle. Okay, so one of them is going to break to the upside most likely. Not all three of them are going to fall. I think it's most likely that we actually just hold the 17.5k level, but I do 100% understand there is certainly a possibility that we go downwards towards 13k or even 11k, and I'm not discounting that by any regard. In fact, I wouldn't even be confident enough to say it's my prediction that we hold 17.5k. I'd just say it's slightly more likely. What I can say is that one of these triangles here, I don't think we'll go below 11k, right? One of these triangles here will hold. And so what we have then is, at the worst case scenario for Bitcoin, in the worst scenario ever, we have a descending triangle as followed. And the latest we can possibly break out of this descending triangle will be late November, okay? And so with that said, and understanding that, we can see that Bitcoin is actually in a period of massive consolidation that will end before the end of November. Let's look at Ethereum. Well, Ethereum's in a similar situation, right? And not even, in the same way Bitcoin is. Yeah, we could delete everything, like I'm going to do right now. We could delete everything and we could say, okay, this is the triangle for Ethereum. That also is going to break before the end of November, right? Sounds like a coincidence. It's there for a reason. This triangle on Ethereum, right, taking the lows from where it was in June, ends at the exact same time as the hypothetical triangle does for Bitcoin, meaning there is intense compression in the entire market right now. Intense compression. And that intense compression will be ending before the end of November. And that is a fact, because the charts don't lie. This is not something that is opinionated. This is not something that I'm making up. This is something that I'm observing as an objective spectator of the market, right? So let's bring everything back up, and then we can even look on the shorter term, right? And this is, I suppose, more relevant to the merge happening in just a couple of hours here on Ethereum. We have a shorter term compression formation here. We actually have some sort of triangle formation, and that will be ending on September 25th. But, seeing as we're going to have the merge today, there's going to be a vast amount of volatility. I would assume it's going to end today. And look, to be quite honest with you, I could be severely wrong here, and this is a risky statement to make, seeing as the merge is very short, happening very shortly. I think the merge will be a bearish event. I think the merge will send Ethereum downwards outside of this formation. I think we'll go downwards. And the reason for that is simply because, well, the chart doesn't look good. Okay, that's a rounding top formation. You could see it as an inverted cup and handle formation. We're also against massive resistance, not only by the diagonal line, but also by the horizontal resistance box. And also, on top of all of this, if you look at Ethereum in comparison to Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin, okay? So how far is Bitcoin up from its lows, okay? So let's see, Bitcoin from the lows in June, right now it's up 13%. Ethereum from the lows in June is up currently 81%. Ethereum is extremely overvalued right now in comparison to Bitcoin on a historical basis. And so I think to act like this merge will just send it skyrocketing, I think is a bit ridiculous. I think the merge has been priced in, and I think at the very least, it will just continue going sideways until the end of this consolidation pattern. And at the very worst, it will just drop down massively. Okay, so I don't necessarily think there is a scenario in which Ethereum pumps here. Look, I could be drastically wrong. The merge is something that is hard to predict. It's not a technical event. Okay, it's got nothing to do with charts. It's completely fundamental, and obviously, I'm not a bloody expert of the Ethereum blockchain. In fact, I couldn't care less. Right? It's not something that interests me, especially in a bear market. You guys know my opinion on altcoins in a bear market. I don't care. Right? I care about Bitcoin in a bear market. But if I'm just being objective here and giving you my opinion, I would say it's most likely we go down. At the best case scenario, we go sideways still. Right, so that's my opinion on the Ethereum merge, and I suppose you guys will see by the time this video comes out if I was wrong or not. But regardless of any of that, you can take that a prediction, throw it in the bin if you don't agree with it. It doesn't matter. The point of the video is this. Bitcoin's consolidating. It's going to finish consolidating by late November. Ethereum's consolidating. It's going to finish consolidating by late November. The total cryptocurrency market cap is consolidating. And this... we've got an actual triangle formation here that will finish before the end of October. But if we remove that triangle and we take the June lows into account, guess what? That's going to finish consolidating by the end of November, the start of December. All of these charts, Ethereum, Bitcoin, total cryptocurrency market cap, they are doing the exact same thing right now. They are consolidating. They're in extreme patterns of consolidation that suggests they're going to be breaking upwards or downwards sooner rather than later. And that break up or down most likely will be before the end of November, before the start of December. That is very intriguing. Short-term update for Bitcoin, well, just same old, really. We dropped below. Obviously, CPI dropped us massively. We come down. We held the top of this triangle, this older triangle for support. Dropped down. We held the lower part of a triangle for support. We could see a little bounce here. Ethereum merge could lead to a little bounce up to 20.7K. But ultimately, we're just ranging right now between 19.5 and 20.7. And I think eventually that will break to the downside as well. I don't see this holding. I think the entire market structure right now is indicative of, a retest of the June lows coming sometime, maybe even in late September, possibly in early October. I think it's on the way. And I think if you think that isn't, likely at this point, look, that's your opinion. But I can tell you right now that from what I saw from the inflation numbers that came out, it definitely wasn't bullish. And I think that very much raised the chances of a 100 basis point hike on Bitcoin. We're going to talk about that more in the future. I genuinely do believe we will be retesting the lows at 17.5K. I think the 4-year cycle theory will hold, and I think the 4-year cycle theory definitely is indicative of that happening. So let's see. Thanks, guys. Cheers. If you go to my YouTube channel homepage and click on the join button, you can see the rewards that VIP members gain access to. They get 4 trading setups per week, prioritized reply to comments by myself, trading psychology, a lecture, so a 2-hour lecture on trading psychology, and then exclusive Telegram group access where we can discuss the charts and discuss the active trades from the exclusive trading setup. So if you're interested in that, that's 40 AUD a month, which works out to be, as of September, around 28 USD a month, less than $1 a day. Go ahead and sign up to that. Moving forward further, we have the BitGet Exchange, and this is a very important one. The BitGet Exchange is something that I hold very closely as a trader. Why is that? Well, because I spent about a year looking for a good exchange. I got pretty much scammed on Binance last year during the bull market in 2021, and I found BitGet. They reached out to me, and then I reached out to them for the partnership. They got 0 trading fees on spot pairs, so it's free, entirely free for spot, and then on futures, they've got about 4 times less the fees than Binance, 4 times lower fees than Binance. And Binance is known to be the most popular exchange with the lowest fees. So this exchange is extremely cheap. On top of that, it's non-KYC, which holds true to the values of cryptocurrency, right? It's decentralized in your personal land. You don't need to link your identity to it if you don't want to. And it's globally available on that non-KYC format. So sign up to BitGet using my referral link in the description below. And in doing that, you'll gain access to over 4,000 USD in rewards by completing a few tasks. So again, use my referral link and sign up. It supports the channel and it supports your own trading endeavors. And then further, we've got the Crypto Academy, and this is if you want to learn how to trade, you want to learn how to do TA, you want to learn how to analyze a market, and that's where the Become a Trader 10-unit course comes in handy. Now this course, and you can go to our website, you can read the abstract here, but this course was developed by myself and Megawell Crypto. We made this course during the start of 2022 and released it in around May 2022. We analyzed basically dozens of different courses, technical analysis courses that are available on the market. We analyze what was wrong with them, we analyze what was right with them, and we analyze things we can put together. We've created this so that we've got slideshows, we've got videos, we've got worksheets, which is no other course has that, by the way, all of which is kind of aimed to kind of direct towards any kind of learning style, whether it be verbal, whether it be visual, whether it be practical, any kind of learner you are, you can, profit from this course in terms of knowledge and then move it into the market and actually profit financially. So if you're interested in this course, you can go to our website, read out the 10 units, whatever, read everything you want, and then chuck us an email here at cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you with all the relevant information. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.